Just like my brother, my brother. Tell them put a mother, yeah, mother. Hey man, we got another video talking about Carti forced to drop I Am Music. All I gotta say is that fuck ass nigga can keep the album, bro. Keep it, bro. Like we don't care no more, bro. All these billboards, all these pump fakes, all these tweets, other bullshit. Like nigga, keep it, gang. Like you was pushing 80, gang. You was pushing like 40, nigga. Like, come on, nigga. You finna be 30 or something.
Official
gang.
Spotify account, Music, showing that I Am Music billboards which have been spotted across major cities in America. Playboi Carti must ship his pre-orders for Music before the 12th of March, otherwise it will all need to be refunded. New Spotify billboards are popping up promoting the album, February 28th, March the 7th. So with Spotify rolling out multiple I Am Music billboards, Opium affiliates reposting these billboards, and with him having till the 13th of March to ship his merch bundles, or he'll have to refund millions of dollars worth of items, it seems like Carti may be finally dropping, and it may all be down to his label forcing him. So let's bring it back a couple days to when fans on Twitter started discussing the theory that Carti and his label may be forced to drop the album due to the shipping promise they made with the All Red and I Am Music merch bundles. So towards the end of 2024, on the 12th of September, the same night he dropped his first single since 2020, All Red, Carti would launch new merch and CDs on his website. Now, apart from Carti's merch usually being low quality, overpriced trash, fans noticed something else on the website, as under each product it stated, album totally release date to be announced, products will ship no later than 6 months from September 12, 2024. Now, if we do the math, exactly 6 months from the 12th of September 2024 is the 12th of March 2025, which is now less than a month from now, as we're around halfway through February. Now the thing is, every single one of these merch pieces were shipped with a CD or vinyl, which was a tactic used by Carti's team to boost his album sales, as each one of them contribute as an individual album unit. So if someone buys a piece of merch, they also get a CD, which will boost the first week's sales of I Am Music. So what is the issue Carti is having? Well, he needs to ship the merch with the album printed onto the vinyls or CDs before the 12th of March. Otherwise, the tens of thousands of people who bought these bundles will be entitled to a refund. Now, this had fans thinking he'll be dropping the album within the next couple weeks. Otherwise, what is he going to do? Ship the merch bundles with an empty CD, which means all the orders will be kind of wasted as they won't contribute to his first week's sales. Now, fans on Twitter and Reddit were theorizing that, you know, this means Carti is going to drop. Otherwise, he's going to refund everyone, which means he'll potentially lose literally millions of dollars. But obviously, this is technically speaking.
You know Carti don't get no fuck, nigga, come on.
The merch bundles won't be shipped and Carti's team will just let everyone know there is delays and to just wait. Well, that's one side, because the merch side is actually handled by his label, and I'm guessing his label doesn't want the trouble of refunding everyone or even potentially get into legal trouble because they're not shipping the stuff, which is why people are believing his label is now forcing him to drop and is pushing him to drop by releasing all these billboards. Because if you guys remember when the Antagonist tour was announced in 2023, the tour was postponed, meaning Carti and his team were pretending that they were rescheduling the tour so fans couldn't get a refund, as it was technically speaking just being rescheduled, when in reality, behind the scenes, it was already cancelled, but fans couldn't do anything for like 6 months until it was officially
that tour's still gonna happen.
On Ticketmaster.
But
by the way, if anyone here watching did buy some from Carti's site and it didn't ship by the 13th, you can just contact your bank and they will happily refund you. I mean, if we go to the website and look at the digital album, which is not a real product, just an MP3 file or MP3 files, it says digital album will be available near the release date no later than 6 months from September 12, 2024, meaning the album and all the song files are supposed to be emailed to us before the 12th of March. So Carti, you got like 2 or 3 weeks left, mate. Clock's ticking.
Look at that nigga.
But that's not even like Carti's most recent scam. As for The Weeknd's album, Hurry Up Tomorrow, they would drop some exclusive Carti x The Weeknd merch, which was also supposed to come with 2 bonus tracks featuring Carti. Well, guess what? Fans received the bonus tracks, but Carti was not on them.
Nigga,
I mean, it's actually hilarious at this point. This guy is just a blatant scammer. Nigga. But that was a couple of days ago, the whole merch theories. And since then, we've had more updates about the Carti rollout, as multiple of these I Am Music billboards would start popping up around cities such as Los Angeles and Miami, with them saying things such as I Am Music MFR, Trim, and Music is Coming, with these billboards being published by Spotify themselves as they had their logo in the corner, and they made a post about it on Twitter. And a bunch of these Opium affiliates would also repost this on their Instagram stories, such as Sex is Death, Filthy, I think Mitch Modes, a bunch of other people, with this of course looking like the rollout had finally begun. I mean, his label wouldn't spend money on billboards just for him not to drop, right? He did the same with the Narcissist album, but look, those weren't from Spotify. So obviously everyone was gassed that these started appearing, but at first no one really thought much of it because we've been there, done that, pump faked a million times. But then fans kind of started putting all these pieces together. He has to ship the merch before the 13th, he's going on tour with The Weeknd soon, all these billboards going around, Carti affiliates posting them. Come on, it's looking like it might actually be time, and I can't believe I'm actually saying that because we've been in this situation so many times. Now, even though we're speculating the album will drop in March, well, you see, Carti is, as I just said, joining The Weeknd on tour on his After Hours Till Dawn tour, where he's acting as an opener, which also kind of made fans believe that he's not going to drop till the end of 2025, as the tour runs all the way until September, and it would make absolutely zero sense for him to drop whilst he's on tour as an opening act, meaning he's going to drop the album without his own individual tour, which simply doesn't make a lot of sense and doesn't seem very likely. Oh, and by the way, fun fact, one of the tour dates is set in Canada, but Carti literally cannot enter Canada due to his extensive criminal record, which I guess could count as an additional one of his scams. Now, with the merch thing and these billboards, like surely Carti's label isn't paying Spotify to put these billboards up for no reason, and his label definitely doesn't want to refund millions of dollars worth of items, which has led to fans, including me, believing Carti is being kind of forced to drop. Let me explain. So remember on Red, the single he dropped in September,
he could keep that album. Well, nigga, like, bro, it's 2025, nigga. We wanted it 2024, nigga. It's too late.
To drop the song
I don't give a fuck.
He thought he sounded like too much of a rip-off of Future, and it didn't fit into his new I Am Music era kind of style. However, it was a popular snippet within the Carti community, so his label knew it would be a hit, with the song eventually dropping. And I think a similar thing is happening here. His label is responsible for the merch orders, as it's done via their website, and they probably don't want to handle the mess and loss of refunding everyone, so now they're rolling out these billboards and probably pushing Carti to drop, which leaves us with 2 release dates, the 28th of February or the 7th of March. However, Lady Gaga herself, one of the biggest artists in the world with 123 million monthly listeners, is dropping her album on the 7th of March, and with them being under the same label, I doubt they would allow Carti to drop on the same day as her, basically leaving us with the 28th of February as the only choice. So I guess we'll have to see. At the end of the day,
he
it
said
could just
20th
be
of
his label
February.
and Spotify trying to keep the hype up for the
album. I don't know if you know, twin. We 6 days late.
Just being a deadbeat. In other Carti news, we saw him wearing upside down dread in a video.
Yeah, like upside down dreads, nigga. Come on, twin.
Bully album. Like, really? An upside down cross dread? Oh, and A$AP Rocky posted a video repping Opium, so maybe we'll see Rocky on I Am Music. After all, he did kind of put Carti on the map back in like 2016 and 2017. Or maybe Carti will feature on Don't Be Dumb, dropping on the 13th of March. And by the way,
hey man,
wow, I can't believe Rocky actually bust the case and got to jump into Rihanna's arms after. What a life. Anyways, hope you guys—
oh bro, what a life, gang. But calm video from Joe, like, Carti could keep the album, nigga. I don't give no fuck, nigga.